Hello folks, long time no see, very long time no see. I've just not been at it recently on the vlogging front, so sorry about that. But time, impetus, just didn't have it or feel it, simple as that. But I felt like doing one today. There is a chance, I'm not going to lie to you, and I did think about this could be my last vlog, but we'll see. If I enjoy it and enjoy the process again, I may continue doing it. So whether or not anybody cares about that's another thing at all. But anyway, so I'm down at the coast to the west of Cove Sea, sort of in between Hopeman and Cove Sea in Murrayshire. And we're going to go to the Sculptor's Cave and check out these sea stacks. The tide's coming in, so I don't have a huge amount of time, and I don't want to get trapped. And I've got to also figure out how to get down. So I may need to stop recording for a second because I've got to get, hang on a second, I got to get down there. And it's a bit of a jump, and I think I'm going to need both my hands. So I'll figure this out in a second and get back to you. But very kindly I called the, well not kindly, just a few minutes ago I called the control tower at RAF Lossiemouth and spoke to the lady there who was running the show today and asked her for permission for me to fly my drone around the coast here, and she was very accommodating. So tip for drone pilots: if you are wanting to fly in a restricted airspace zone, call the tower first, ask them for permission, and they're happy to, go for it. Free as a bird, literally free as a bird. So I got some great shots, pretty happy with that. Yeah, it was good fun flying the drone again. I've fixed it recently after the crash, and it does seem to be flying a lot better these days. Now that it's out of warranty, I was quite happy just to sort of do things myself and not worry about sending it away to DJI, who, let's face it, if you read their Twitter feed, don't really have the best track record for looking after their customers. So yeah, damning indictment of them, but fully deserved. Right, I think this is my way down. So I'm going to need both hands so I don't slip and fall on my backside. And I'm going to go and find my parents and my dog, because they're over there already, and get some shots, find some sort of composition of these sea stacks and cliffs here. And yeah, it's a nice day. It's too nice a day for my sort of photography as usual, but I'm not complaining. It's just nice to be out and about. Right, okay, see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, right, good. Well, survived. So far so good. Right, bit slippery down here when the tide's out, but ooh, quite cool to look at. There's lots of interesting features and structures in the rocks. Lots of these sedimentary layers. I suppose they're sedimentary layers, but my dad will correct me, being that he's a geologist. But yeah, enough of my mug. Let's show you what I'm looking at. So that's the jets behind me, you can probably hear, from Lossiemouth Air Force Base. Now that I've stopped flying my drone, they're happy to go back up again. Don't want to cause my own little mini Gatwick. Right, so I should explain myself a little bit more. Now that I'm on my own, I'm down here with my parents and my dog. The dog's gone off with my parents because I'll be boring her whilst I do photography things. So yeah, I should explain myself. I guess the last vlog I made was back in October, I think, from recollection. Around Christmas time, I don't know, I felt like doing a vlog, recording a vlog. And I just never got around to it. I don't know. I kind of felt like I didn't have anything original to say at the time. Not that I've got anything original to say now, I don't know. Anyway, so I decided to give it a rest for a while. And I have been thinking about knocking it on the head completely and just calling this the last one. A way in which to sign off. The YouTube market's saturated full of these sorts of vlogs, as we well know. And I think that bubble has burst, or certainly the moment to be doing these sorts of things has been and gone. That being said, you do what makes you happy, and if vlogging and photography and whatnot makes you happy, then go for it. I guess I've just had my priorities change again. I started wanting to get back into photography, sort of a more focused approach to photography like I used to do. So I didn't have to worry about making a video, I could just focus on getting a nice image. And I kind of enjoy doing that more, I think. So, I don't know. I'll see how I feel once I finish putting this one together and go from there. Plus, I've also been focusing on fitness a lot more recently, and I've finally reached my goal. Those of you who follow the channel will remember back a wee while ago I was trying to lose weight. And I've done that. Whoops, I've done that. I've managed to lose 35 kilos in total. So I'm now 79 kilos. That'll put it into context as to what I was beforehand. And I feel fantastic. I actually think I feel normal now, like I should do. And I would describe myself as... Sorry, I'm just checking on Farah, she's following me. I would describe myself as healthy now, which is great. Everything just feels easier. Clothes fit better. I look better. Everything's good. So all the running and calorie counting and exercise has paid off. 10 or 11 months now it's taken me to drop 35 kilos. So feeling pretty proud of myself. Yeah, and now I can eat again properly and just keep an eye on things so the weight doesn't creep up. So yeah, it's going to be tricky, this next stage in maintaining the weight, but I think I'll be okay. So yeah, that's kind of why I've not been vlogging, if you were wondering. Bloody hell, it's cold today. I don't have a huge amount of time down here because I'm acutely aware that the tide is coming in and I could get trapped, which could be interesting. But there's probably more ways out than that's the way I come in. Farah's following me. Hello, Farah. Let's say hello to her. I've forgotten how to use all my vlogging gear. Amazing how quickly you forget. Hey, Farah. Hey, Farah. There we go. So, yeah. I'm going to try and find some pictures on a nice bright sunny day. But it's a nice location, pretty stunning cliffs. Right, so you can see where I've been. I've forgotten how to vlog. Right, okay, I'm going to try and find a composition before I run out of time here. Catch you soon. Okay, I've got a composition here. It's going to be very minimalist. There's one rock off here in the distance, which the waves are just spilling over the top of, and there's great big waves coming in behind it. This is almost certainly going to be a blend of a couple of images. One of the waves, the bigger unbroken waves behind it, and one with the waves breaking over it in the foreground. I'll try and get it all from the one wave, if you see what I mean, and then blend it together in stages, kind of treating it like an exposure blend as such. So I'll show you what I've got. Come on, thing, there we go. Right, so that rock there, okay, so when the waves break over it like that, and then the waves stacked up behind it, makes for quite a nice image. It's just about timing. So I'm not sure, it might work. Not really my usual sort of thing. I've got the 70-200 f4 lens on. I'm at 200 mils. I've got a 6-stop ND polarizer and a 1.2 medium grad. And we'll see. Who knows? Not my sort of choice of weather normally for this sort of for seascape photography, but it's still a nice day to be out. Oh, here we go. Oh, this could be the one. I think I might have got it. We'll see. Good waves though. Yeah, I like some of these. Even some of the simple ones, before the wave breaks over the rock, are actually kind of working just on their own without having to blend. So you never know, I might get one out of it which I'm just happy with on its own. So I think this is going to be a shorter vlog today. Totally unplanned in a sense. My parents appear to be coming back. Oh well, cool. That's nice. And I'm going to see if there's another composition somewhere around here as well. So anyway, it's an 1/8 of a second exposure at f8. Slowly, Farah, slowly. Farah, slowly. Very slippery rocks, and she's very uncoordinated. Farah, this way, come here, slowly, slowly. Good girl. She's not particularly coordinated for a dog, strangely. It gets too excited and doesn't really care about what she does to herself. Anyway, right, okay, so yeah, gonna go find another composition. See you in a minute. Right, so as I said earlier before, I appear to have forgotten how to vlog, and that certainly would be the case this time round. Sadly, just after that last sequence, I had a really good tip. It's my usual tip, and it's probably not a unique tip, but it was to always look behind where the camera's pointing. And sure enough, when I turned around, there was a really nice view looking over to the mountains in the distance, which were snow covered, and these wonderful rocks and dark rocks and birds on the rocks and sea, misty sea covering it in great light. I've got a super picture of it, but everything I had said to camera, I of course had managed to do with the camera not recording. And instead I managed to record myself putting the camera away. So complete stuff up. And I just thought I had to tell you. So the tip being, when you found a composition and you're photographing it, take a second to look around where you're standing. Look behind you, and you just never know, there might be an even better view. and sure enough there was. And I hope you enjoyed the picture. Here it is. Forgot to turn it off.